Hey guys, I found the perfect tank for my Chinese diesel heater. One of the last projects I had to do on the van before we went on our epic trip was to install a Chinese diesel heater. Having a source of heat is paramount to being comfortable in the cold. The diesel heater is economical. We'll talk more about that later. They are also extremely safe if you take the time to install them correctly. If you're new to our channel, be sure to check out our videos of the amazing trip we did. I probably could have done this video before going on the trip, but I really wanted to test it out before recommending it. After deciding upon installing a Chinese diesel heater, my wife's major concern was safety and the smell of diesel fuel. The tank that comes with the heater is designed to be in the living area, which is not what we wanted. So we looked online for options, and most people mentioned using a gas diesel heater that could be tied directly to the Ram ProMaster fuel tank. But these were too expensive for us. I really wanted to use an exterior mounted tank. I found videos of people using fuel tanks for yard equipment, but these were often on top of the fuel box, which I wanted to avoid. While my wife was searching the groups, she found the perfect tank. Next, I had to figure out if it would fit. We purchased our 7-liter tank from AliExpress. A few people had mentioned that it took a while for their tanks to arrive, and we found this to be true. We actually had a shipping error, and the first one was canceled, and we had to order another tank. If you do a Google search, you'll also find similar tanks on Amazon. If you're converting a van, be sure to check out my van build playlist. It's almost as if the perfect tank was made for the 2023 Ram ProMaster. It fit just right. I was able to put in 2 riv nuts at the bottom to attach the tank. To attach the top, I just needed a short extension, and it is very secure. Today's project is continuing with our diesel heater install. Yesterday I was able to get the fuel tank put under where the engine is. Fits like a glove in there. I will definitely be putting that into this video because I think it's a great way to put the gas tank. But we do have our diesel heater here, and I've got it laid out on the table. We are going to be putting it down next to the water heater. The water tank and the water heater right there. Going to measure and fit it right into this spot right here, and then the heat will come out right under there. It'll go underneath the water pump and come right out through the side down here. So we should be able to get a nice airflow. For this, I'm actually going to have to extend the wire to be able to go from one side over to my fuse panel. It did come with a junction to be able to add a second vent, but I'm not going to do that because our van is pretty small, and I really couldn't find another place that I would want the vent where it wouldn't get in the way. Could do one here, but I think it would just get in the way of walking between the beds. I did buy some upgraded fuel line for it. It might not reach all the way, so I do have the fuel line that came with it that I'll probably use for some sections, but for the majority of it, we'll use this fuel line. And then if I have any issues, I will definitely buy some more of that and replace the green tubing. But like I said, for the majority of it, it's going to be this upgraded fuel line. So the kit comes with this here, but I bought a turret for it because I'm going through my floor and through the plywood and insulation and all of that. So I wanted to have a little bit more safe way to go through it. The jury is out. Some people say use it. Other people say it's a waste of money. Excuse me, can't speak. It really wasn't that expensive, so I figured better safe than sorry. Now that we have the basic location figured out, I already crawled under, measured to this spot, and it is in a nice open, wide area, or wide open area, but I am going to drill a pilot hole in the center just to make sure everything fits well, and then we'll get it going. This is why it's very important to measure and do the pilot hole. I am forward a little bit more than what I want, and so when we go do the hole with the actual hole saw, I'm going to back it up from that spot. Here we are under the car, and the first hole, whoa, shaky. First hole I drilled was a little bit close to that, so I've moved it back, and we have just enough that we pass this part here, and we should be good to go. So now we'll go back up top and start drilling out. So I do have to do a little bit of trimming with a file. It fits through the top, but just where that metal is, there's a little bit that it's catching on, I think over in this side. So I'm just going to file that down a little bit. I was able to get the turret down into there, and now what I'll do is go underneath and spray it all down with some Rust-Oleum spray paint before I continue on. And while that's drying, I'll get the diesel heater put together. So this is the basic way it's going to go. Have it running right along there, underneath there, and right out the side. I think I am going to put a little bit of insulation around the tube, especially where it comes close to my water pipes. Should be okay, I don't see a problem, but better safe than sorry. I've got a lot of the stuff laid out on the table, and if you're like me, your biggest friend is YouTube when it comes to DIY stuff. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything about installing a diesel heater. I'm just following about 4 or 5 different YouTube videos and figuring out which of those best goes with my particular situation. So with a lot of the stuff, I just kind of step by step go through what they're doing, and then I'm able to do amazing stuff. I'm not going to go through all of the steps in putting your diesel heater together, but I did want to note that I did opt for the longer muffler pipe so that it would reach the back of my van and I don't have to worry about fumes coming into the living area. This also enables it to be a good distance away from the air filter. Similar to the electrical or the plumbing, it felt more overwhelming than it really was to install a diesel heater. We've been extremely happy with the diesel heater. It really keeps the van warm and only sips the diesel. When I filled it up the last time, it was only 60-something cents, and that was for 2 nights of running the diesel heater. It is an incredibly economical way to heat the van. Don't be alarmed if you see white smoke shortly after installing your diesel heater. This will burn away. Though it is quite scary at first, it is not an issue. I ran my heater on high for approximately 15 minutes and it all cleared up. You will want to make sure that you install a carbon monoxide detector. We installed one with the diesel heater and one in the living area, just to be sure. One of the things I've noticed is the drop shippers seem to change. So if you'd like to get a tank like this, pause the video, take a screenshot, and do a Google search. That's the best way to find the most recent places selling this item. One modification I'm thinking is getting a thermostat to better control the temperature. Thanks for watching, and I highly recommend installing a diesel heater in your van. If you like content like this, be sure to like and subscribe.